Hello, my friends. Happy Monday. So I thought I would pop on here really quickly because I was so excited to see how many people jumped on board my 7-day body blast. And I was just kind of feeling like I needed a little something. So I had a couple extra BLTs over the weekend. I shared with everyone that I had a photo shoot with my favorite nut butter company, Legendary Foods. But what happens when you have a photo shoot with your favorite nut butter company and nut butters are your weakness? You get a little crazy, right? So I decided, you know what? I just want to jump on my 7-day body blast. It's always like my go-to plan when I've had a little too much, when I just need that boost, like that Kickstarter, when I kind of feel like my motivation is in the dumps. It's just such a great way to kind of regain control and to jump on board. It works every single time. And the best part is it's only 7 days. And you guys might be thinking like, really, Gina, like you need to kickstart. You guys, it's all in your head. So it's not just so much, yes, some people are trying to lose a couple pounds, some people are trying to detox, all of that. But for the most part, it's keeping your head in the zone. How do we stay focused? We all have those times. It doesn't matter if we have weight to lose or if we don't have weight to lose. We all have those times that you just kind of feel like you're not totally motivated. You just need something. And so 7-day body blast to the rescue. I was like, that's what I'm doing. And I was so excited that when I put the word out there that this is what I was going to do, I got a lot of feedback that everyone's like, yes, this is just what I needed. And especially with the holidays coming and the weather changing, it just tends to be like that time of year where you're starting to feel maybe that motivation starting to lack, right? So 7-day body blast is always where it's at for me. So I wanted to share with you guys a really simple recipe because I know that I loved it. I saw like everyone was preparing their meals. I saw the cilantro burgers that are on the menu and I was like, good for you. Like, I love it. But here, me on the other hand, I'm juggling my kids. That kind of prep was just not in my picture. So I wanted you guys to realize that you can get creative without having to do massive amounts of food prep. Like, I truly love the people that prep and I like give you my everything, like good for you. But I'm in a time in my life where things are super busy. So if I can prepare some burgers, that's like a huge win for me. And while they're not like they're not super time consuming, they still take a lot. And so trying to do kids' lunches and all these other things, it's just kind of like, it just seems a little overwhelming. So I was like, you know what? I need to pop on here and share with you guys that even if you don't have time to prep, I don't want you guys to think that you can't do the plan or that you can't still eat healthy, because I want to show you how you can keep it super simple. So if you want to prep and you want to do those burgers and you want to do all the fun recipes, great. But if you don't have time for it, you guys, there's no excuses. And I want to show you that right now. And that's truly what I want to show you as I continue just to share my tips. As you guys know, I keep it really simple. And that's the only way that I've been able to stay on track, is to keep it simple. But simple doesn't mean that you can't still get creative. Simple, creative. All right, so today, meal 3. So I'm about to have my lunch. Once again, did not prepare. I don't have chicken prepared. I don't have any of that prepared. But what do you do? So we are going to keep it super simple, and I'm going to show you how you can make a really awesome, yummy salad, and we'll see how long it takes me to make it. I can guarantee I can make this in less than 5 minutes, okay? But before I get started and before I set the timer, so the meal calls for a 1/3 cup brown rice or quinoa, so we're getting the carbs in there. And then we have our lean protein and then some veggies, okay? So we've just got our protein, our complex carbs, and our veggies. So if you make the cilantro burgers, winning, you just grab your burger, you run out the door. But you didn't. You forgot to prep your chicken. You had good intentions, but you forgot, you ran out of time, and you have nothing. So what do you do? All right, one thing that I always keep on hand, you guys, while it's not gonna be the cheapest way to go, I always keep pre-cut lettuce on hand, because as silly as it sounds, cutting a head of cabbage or romaine or whatever it is takes up time. And so keeping it simple is really the way to go. And if I have to spend a couple extra cents or $1 here or there to make sure that I'm gonna stay on plan and keep the sanity, I'm all about it. So I always keep bags on hand, okay? So I have like heads and things like that, so at night I can chop, maybe have a little bit more time, but middle of the day, on the go, keep it simple. Okay, so I've got my heads of, or my bags of lettuce, and I do like a mix, so to kind of change it up. And then I get this at Trader Joe's. It's a chopped veggie mix, and it has cabbage and carrots, jicama, broccoli, bell peppers, radish, celery. So it's a really good little mix, okay? Now, while carrots aren't free on my plan, a few aren't gonna hurt you, and these are massive chunks, so you can always just kind of like pick them out, but you guys, a few are not gonna hurt you. All right, so we've got that, and then look, I even get the pre-chopped onion, so I don't even need to worry about my onion, chopping an onion, and then I even get some mushrooms. So these are already sliced, ready to go. As you can see, I already used half the bag, so we're gonna use these. And then I have some tomatoes. So this is gonna take the most of my time, is just having these tomatoes. All right, there's that. And then before I start the timer, I also have my special Dijon dressing. I love this one from Trader Joe's. It's the Dijon mustard. You guys know my signature dressing. It's mustard, a little bit of stevia, little touch of water, little red pepper flakes, some garlic, and some vinegar, whether it's balsamic or apple cider. You mix them all together, you shake it up, done. And so I keep this on hand in my refrigerator so that I can just don't have to worry about making my dressing. I can just pour it, and that's as easy as it is. All right, so now that I've got all my goods, are we ready? I'm gonna set my timer. This is gonna be super fast, you guys, but this is how I live my life these days. Simple, 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 but on plan, okay? Lean protein. I know that you guys all have some canned tuna in your pantry, and if you don't, keep it on hand. If you're in an office, keep it with you. Now you can just open up the packets. This one, you can even just pop open the lid, so they make it easy for you. You don't even need a can opener. And for the carbs, because, oh shoot, I forgot to prep some carbs, I'm gonna use rice cakes. So I know it's like really boring rice cakes. Do what you need to do to stay on plan. If you guys are committed and you want this, that's the question. How bad do you want it? You will do whatever it takes. So if it means keeping it simple with rice cakes, grabbing those, keeping them in your car, at work, at home, whatever it is, we're keeping it simple today, okay? All right, so easy, you guys. Here we go. I'm gonna set the timer. Let's see how long this takes me to make this salad. And I've got my big bowl, and while this, yes, is like my bowl of choice that I eat out of all the time, I do recommend that you get a big bowl just for mixing, so you can mix it all really well. And the more you can mix it, the more yummy it tastes, because it's all coated with the yummy dressing. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this with you guys live, set the timer, and we're gonna go right here and see how long this takes me. Okay, so I've got the mushrooms. I'm just gonna put those in there. Easy peasy, done. I've got the onions. There's no measuring needed. You guys know on my plans, free, so have at it. And then I'm going to cut open this lettuce. Any lettuce is great. I love butter leaf lettuce, so I'm gonna just do, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but yeah, this is gonna be my salad. Like, this is all mine. Right now, after the slide, this is what I'm gonna have. All right, and then I'm gonna mix it up with some baby spring mix. All right, so the more different lettuces, the more flavor you're gonna get. All right, there we go. And then now I'm gonna take about, I don't know, a cup or so of this mix from Trader Joe's. Okay, so we've got the broccoli, the celery, all that. Okay, there we go, done. And here we go. We've got the tuna. Okay, I'm on only a minute here. Okay, I've got the tuna, just drain it. You wanna make sure that the tuna is in water, okay? So not oil, make sure it's in water. And I'm just gonna use all of this. All right, so 1 can of tuna, and what else here? Okay, look at this, I'm almost done. So now I've got the mustard. I'm just gonna pour a little of this. No need to measure, there's no oil in this one, so have at it. And then I'm gonna slice up these tomatoes. Slice, I don't know, maybe about 10 or so. I don't count my tomatoes. Yes, they are a fruit. Yes, they have carbohydrates, all that. But you guys, few tomatoes are not gonna hurt you in terms of, like, have at them. They're free food. You can have at them. It's not like you're gonna sit there and like house a ton of tomatoes, but I'd rather you eat those than to be eating sugar, so have at it. Usually about 10 to 12 is pretty good for a good sized salad. All right, I love tomatoes. And then now here we go. So I'm gonna take the rice cake. So 1/3 cup of quinoa or oatmeal is 1 rice cake. And so look at this. I'm actually just going to go like this, crunch it all up, put it in my salad. Now you can also just have it by itself and kind of like scoop it like a big chip, or you can just do that. And now I'm going to just toss it all up. All right, you guys, so for those of you that prepared, like I said, good for you, but for those that didn't, we can keep it super simple and stay on track and not throw in the towel and say, all right, I guess I'll just start next Monday. There's really no excuse, but you do have to make sure that you keep these essentials on hand. All right, so there we go. So here's my beautiful salad. I'm gonna stop the timer, look at that, so I served it. 2 minutes and 43 seconds to be exact to make this salad. So please tell me you don't have that kind of time. So the most time was just in me having those tomatoes and maybe opening up the tuna, but all right, there we go. So look at this big old beautiful salad, and there is meal 3 on the 7-day body blast for day Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. So while you may not have all of these ingredients, you guys can grab these and have them on plan for Tuesday and Saturday. And then for dinner tonight, you guys, the only difference is we don't have the carbs. So all you have to do is prepare the exact same thing, and whether it's, you know, hopefully it's not going to be tuna again because you want to change it up, but you can maybe grill some chicken, have some fish, have some shrimp, maybe pick a different lean protein choice, and then just make your beautiful salad just like this. And if you guys want to add a little bit more volume, because the whole point is, you guys know my whole agenda, I want to get you to work out less and to eat more. So I eat massive amounts, and that's what keeps me satiated and never feeling hungry. And this is like literally my salad right now. So if at dinner, since we're not doing the other carbs, if you look at this thing is like huge, right? If you wanted to add a little bit more volume to the salad, what I love to do is to add some grilled veggies. So asparagus or green beans, and I'll grill them or I'll throw them in the oven, and then I'll throw those on top, and you've got yourself a killer dinner. All right? All right, so I hope that this helps. For those of you that are on my 7-day body blast, keep up the great work. Today's day 1. It's only 7 days, so you can do anything for 7 days, okay? So I'm gonna be your biggest cheerleader. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help you navigate the plan, keep it simple, and the beautiful thing is throughout the holidays, this is gonna be a great plan for you guys to turn to when after Thanksgiving or after Christmas. So it's just a great go-to plan when you just need to detox, or like I said, just get your head back in the game. All right, you guys? Okay, happy Monday. Have an amazing day. Any questions at all, let me know. I'm here to help you. The more that you guys give me stuff that you guys need help with, helps me. All right? Okay, guys, happy Monday. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Now I'm going to go eat my big old salad. All mine. Salad's done. All right, guys, talk to you soon.